You're watching NNN on New Nintendo News. This is a gaming show where we keep you up to date with the latest Nintendo related gaming news. On today's show, for the last 7 days, Nintendo fans all over the globe, myself included, have been freaking about the mysterious trailer that Nintendo dropped last week. Nintendo dropped a crazy teaser trailer for a new, what appeared to be a horror game. Nintendo gave us no clues whatsoever as to what this video game is about. They just teased it with the hashtag #WhoIsEmio. This trailer was freaky, it was scary, it was ominous. We didn't know what it was. Yes, earlier on today, Nintendo dropped a trailer on all social media platforms, giving us the download as to what Emio, the smiling man, is all about, and Nintendo have finally unveiled the game. Who is Emio? I'm gonna tell you in a minute, but I'm not gonna lie, it's disappointing. I'm disappointed. This is classic Nintendo. Nintendo hypes you up and then they pull the rug from underneath your feet and you land smacking your face into a whole pool of disappointment. Nintendo, why do you do this to me? Nintendo dropped a video on YouTube, and although they didn't really even give us that much information, we at least got a closer look, a better look at the game and a bit of understanding about it. So it looks like Emio the Smiling Man is just the latest game in the Famicom Detective Club series. The series producer and writer of the Famicom Detective Club games, Yoshio Sakamoto, appeared in the trailer to give us the rundown about what this game is all about. It was only 2 minutes 58 seconds long. It was the longest 2 minutes 58 seconds of my life because it's just not giving me what I want. It's not giving me what I want. Famicom Detective Club is I don't know, like a mystery novel kind of adventure game. It was originally launched on the NES. In the game, the player has to you take on the role as a detective and you just have to solve mysteries and murders and stuff like that. The first game was called The Missing Heir, and then there was a sequel after that called The Girl Who Stands Behind, but I don't care. So it looks like Emio the Smiling Man is a Famicom Detective Club game. Oh my god. Nintendo! It turns out that Emio the Smiling Man, this creepy man that the internet was collectively freaking about this time last week, is essentially an urban legend, is an urban myth. This man, Emio, will kill you and put a paper bag over your head with a smile on it. Reading a rundown of the game bio, it says a student has been found dead. His head was covered with a paper bag and an eerie smiling face drawn on it, much like the victims of Emio the Smiling Man, a killer of urban legend who is said to place such a bag over his victim's head. I mean, to be honest, the concept sounds quite creepy. It sounds really good. They've just not done what I wanted with it. This is not what I wanted. I did not want this game. I just don't want to see it in this Adventure Time format. I don't. Emio the Smiling Man is a culmination of the Famicom Detective Club series, which originally launched in 1988 on the NES. They never got released in England. They were Japan-only games, which lends to the fact even more so that I have no connection to this. I'm not excited for this. This isn't making me jump out my skin. Nintendo did re-release the games in 2021 on the Nintendo Switch. Again, I skirted over them. I'm not interested. I'm not bothered. These games are not me. Why are you bringing out another one? There's sequels to other games and other franchises that I would like to see before you give us another game in the Famicom Detective Club series. We've not had a new Donkey Kong, Star Fox, F-Zero, Rhythm Heaven. We've not had any of these games for ages. But yet you want to give us Famicom Detective Club. Are you okay, Nintendo? Are you okay? Reading a rundown of the game bio, it says explore an interactive drama full of interesting characters, and then it also goes on to say playing as the investigative duo, you'll need to learn a lot about the personalities and the backstories of the other characters if you actually want to discover the truth. Who's harmless? Who's keeping important secrets? You gotta ask yourself questions, reference your notes and make connections. This game sounds boring. This game sounds boring. I'm sorry, it sounds boring. It then goes on to say, as an assistant private investigator, you are tasked with helping police solve this crime, which is reminiscent of a series of unsolved murders from 18 years ago. Has a serial killer returned, or is the work of a copycat? Are these crimes inspired by the Smiling Man's story, or the origin of it? We don't know. I guess it's up to the player to find out. Read an article here, it just says that Emio the Smiling Man Famicom Detective Club will launch on the Switch eStop next month. It says that a physical version has been confirmed on the Nintendo's US site. There's no confirmation of a European physical edition yet. I don't really care. Physical, digital, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. So yeah, that's what Emio was. A Famicom Detective Club game. Visual novel, puzzle, investigation game. It's not that exciting, is it? I mean, fair play, Nintendo. You generally listen. I was all aboard the hype train. You got me sucked in, Nintendo. So fair play. My brain has been whirring, whizzing, going overdrive over the last 7 days, thinking, what is this secret project that we are going to get? What are Nintendo cooking up in the kitchen? Like, seriously, like, the possibilities were endless. I was so excited to just think of the possibilities of Nintendo just stamping their identity on the horror genre. Nintendo are known for just creating great gameplay experiences. I love horror, and the fact that Nintendo were gonna be, could have been, thinking outside of the box when it comes to making that M-rated horror game, something that they've never done before, had me stoked. Nintendo always constantly, not reinvent the wheel, but they just redefine genres. They did it with Mario Kart and the racing genre. They did it with Zelda Breath of the Wild and open world games. They did it with Splatoon and third person shooters. I was really looking forward to the creative minds at Nintendo just creating a horror game. I thought we were going to see nothing else like this before. Lo and behold, it's Famicom Detective. I can't get over it. I don't even know what to do. Well, that's it. Hype train's over. I've come off it. I've come off that hype train. I got off at the last station. Got a refund. I want my money back. That train ride was not fun. Well, it was fun, but the final destination I'm not down for. I don't like where this hype train ended. Very anticlimactic. Thank you, Nintendo. Then that's all we have time for today. It was just a breaking news story because we finally found the answers to what Emio is. That's it. I'm going. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back with another episode of NNN very soon. So until then, bye. Thank you for watching. Bye. Bye. I can't believe Nintendo did that to me.